What's up guys, it's Mint, and today for my 51st video, I will actually be playing a chess.com bot named Mittens. This bot has been really popular nowadays, and I want to test my luck against it. I will probably lose, but I will try my best to at least get a draw with Mittens, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So, Kitten says meow I like chess. So they play e4, I respond with e6. For those of you who have seen my earlier videos, you guys know that I quite like the French defense. So this is a very classic French defense advanced variation setup. The pawn chain, and I have e4, e6, d5, c5, knight up, queen up, putting pressure on the d4 pawn. Okay, so Mittens actually go for the Milner-Berry gambit. Okay, now Mittens takes. Usually I think the more common move is bishop c2, but Mittens takes. I want to go aggressive actually. Let's go h5. So I want to play a bit aggressively today because right now after Mittens takes, as you guys can see, I drew these arrows. I have two good diagonals on the king. My king is in the center of the board, which is comparatively safe, I feel like. My castle in the center is a bit more safe, and if I just push my flank pawns, like perhaps attack, I'm thinking to pick off White's e5 pawn, because after I kick the knight away, okay, so White exchanges their knight, Mittens exchanges the knight for my bishop, which isn't ideal, but I think I get a free pawn here. I'll retreat my queen. So Mittens tries to hang on to their pawn, but I don't think that's quite possible. I'll just retreat my queen back to f8 so that I can push that way as well. Okay, let's just take the pawn. Very good. Okay, so White strikes back. I could en passant here, but I feel like it's better to take the bishop. Like, en passant is definitely possible, but after, like, queen takes or pawn takes, I don't think I'm in that much of an advantage. If I just trade off, because right now I have an advantage of a singular pawn. Like, I'm up a pawn right now. If I'm able to trade off all my pieces, I should be able to win, theoretically. And if I just trade off my knight for a bishop, we can have an opposite bishop color game, which is very interesting. Like, I'll have a light square bishop and Mittens has a dark square bishop, which could be very interesting. What do I want to do here? I think I'll push f5, solidify my pawn structure. What? Wait, is that? Oh, it's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. Okay, so Mittens finds the move bishop takes h7. And apparently the idea is I cannot take that bishop. Okay, so Mittens gets their pawn back, because the idea is I can't take the bishop, because if rook takes, White has queen d4. That forks both my rooks. Like, if I take the bishop, White simply plays queen d4. Like, White queen goes queen d4, and the White Mittens forks both my rooks. So I can't take the bishop. Wow, okay. Yeah, that is quite disgusting. I don't know what to say. I'm not even sure. I think I'll just develop my knight. Because right now, even though Mittens did win a pawn back, I think we're pretty even, and by developing the knight, I block off the rook as well. So, like, say Mittens played a random move, I would be able to take the bishop there. But now Mittens obviously sees this and goes queen d4, protects the bishop. I want to trade off the knights. Okay, I feel like I'm losing now. Like, this definitely feels a bit lost. I'll still trade the knight though. Mittens' pawn on g5 should be weak enough for me to capture at some point. Perhaps not now, but at some point. Do I want to trade pawns with him? Like, do I want to take the c4 pawn, or should I let Mittens take me? I feel like I should take. because my pawn structure right now is perfectly fine. Actually, should I even take? Or should I go? Or should I go king f7? I think I'm gonna go king f7 because my king should be safer on the other side of the board. And even though I lose a pawn like this, I feel like regardless, I will be down material because Mittens has like a devastating attack on me at this very moment. And if I just poke Mittens' queen like this, yeah, they couldn't take my bishop there, my pawn there, because I take the bishop. What if I go for the queen trade? I think I should probably go for the queen trade here. Because, okay, okay, that pawn was pretty much undefendable at this point. If I just trade queens, take Mittens' g5 pawn, so Mittens is only up one pawn, in a rook and opposite color bishop endgame, it should be a draw. Like, if I trade off the queens, like, get the queens off the board, is that not a free pawn? Because bishop takes, and I can rook takes pawn, right? It's a free pawn, no? How is that not a free pawn? I'm confused. Okay, I didn't see that. My bad. Okay, but I'm still okay, that might be problematic because now I'm down 3 pawns. Okay, this could be a big problem. I'm down 3 pawns. Actually, like, realistically, I'm down 2. Mittens doesn't even protect the other pawn. Okay, I'll take the B pawn. Because right now I need to get rid of all the pawns. I'm definitely losing here. It's a rook and opposite bishop color endgame. I need to make sure Mittens does not promote the G pawn nor the D pawn, because Mittens has 2 passed pawns right now. I don't have any. I was wondering if I can like perpetual check Mittens, like just go rook up, rook down, like that sort of stuff. But I think Mittens will just run their king to my rook. Yeah, I think I should still check though. See what Mittens does. If Mittens does run their king over, maybe I can take a pawn. Like, if I get rid of the g2 pawn, I do have some counterplay. I haven't calculated that. That's interesting. Let's go rook g. What if I go king g5 here? Because king g5 threatens mate. Like, I'll go there, but I think king g5 would be a move potentially in the future sometimes. Like, I'll chase the rook and I'll chase the bishop a bit. But I definitely see king g5 as a possibility. Because that threatens mate. Because h4 is mate. Because h4 there is just checkmate in 1. But obviously Mittens is not going to blunder mate in 1 and goes for that. I think I'll go for en passant actually. Because I'm in check. And if I don't go en passant, I have to go like king f5, which just gets myself mated, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So Mittens wants the queen. I have a couple of ways of dealing with this. I can go either protect the g8 square, or I can try to like queen myself. Like if I go pawn takes g2, does that work? No, because I get mated on f5. Yeah, because if I take white queens, I go king check with check, king h5, and queen g6 is mate. So I can't really go for the pawn takes strat. If I go bishop takes pawn, rook takes pawn, king down, that's still check. Okay, yeah, I have to defend. It is what it is. Okay, so white takes my pawn, but now I put my rook under the Mittens pawn, which okay, obviously this position is very unpleasant for me. But I'm wondering if I can hold it together. I'm down 2 pawns, but I'm wondering if I can hold the position. Like, if I check, and I'll move my king up, I get that other pawn. Am I able to get a draw out of this? Because right now I'm only down 1 pawn. Okay, now I gotta sack the rook though. I gotta sack the rook, which is problematic, but okay, I still have a bishop and a pawn against a rook, bishop, and a pawn. It's definitely losing, but since it's like an edge pawn, I was wondering if I can get like a stalemate or like some sort of trick that saves the position. Likely not. Like I'm like 90% sure that I'm losing the game, but I'll still try. I won't resign. I won't resign is what I'll say. I'll try to fight to the end. Okay, so my bishop is under attack. I'm pretty sure all Mittens has to do right now is just put me in Zugzwang, and that's just game. Because there's very limited things that I can do. Like my movement right now is very limited. I don't really have much to do, is the thing. Okay, now I gotta sack the bishop, because if I don't sack the bishop, the pawn promotes. So now white has a rook and a bishop against my singular pawn, which is on the 3rd rank. Like the only good thing about this is that my pawn is on the 3rd rank. Okay, I lost the pawn because my king, like this is Zugzwang right now. Like my current position is fine, like just there, that was Zugzwang. Because my position at that very particular moment was fine. But the problem was any move I make loses the pawn. So like I tried to push, but pushing obviously does still lose the pawn. So yeah, I think that's GG. This is very much a loss. So that's what I was talking about with Zugzwang, because I couldn't really do anything. There, my king protects the pawn, but my king has only 1 square to protect the pawn. So white just has to wait me out, and I'm forced to go to a back square, and now when I lose the pawn, it's just all over. Right, I'm just mated here. I can't even take the rook. Yeah, this is just checkmate. So I did last 60 moves here. So let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun playing this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching.